didn't plan to think about you, but the night had other ideas. It's quiet in a way that makes everything louder. I was doing fine all day, keeping my heart occupied, and someone said your name out loud, and it caught me by surprise. It shouldn't hurt the way it does. It's just a word, just a sound, but somehow it pulls me backward to a place I almost got out. I thought I learned how to let go. I thought I finally moved on, but healing feels so fragile when your name proves me wrong. Your name hurts tonight more than it ever did. It breaks through all my progress like I never tried to heal. Your name hurts tonight like a scar I can't ignore. I don't cry like I used to, but it still hurts just as much as before.
I don't check your socials anymore. I don't ask how you've been. I act like you're just a memory. I don't need a visit again.
But the truth hides in the quiet when I'm left here on my own. Your name lives in my silence like it's carved into my bones. I tell myself it's getting better, the time is on my side, but some nights prove that moving on is mostly just surviving. Your name hurts tonight in a way I can't explain. It's not love, it's not anger, it's just leftover pain. Your name hurts tonight like a song I shouldn't play. I know it ends in heartbreak, but I listen anyway.
Maybe one day it'll sound different,
Just another name I once knew,
but tonight it still means everything.
and everything still means you. I don't miss the way we ended, I don't miss the tears we cried. I just miss who I was before your name changed my life.
Your name hurts
And
tonight.
I wish that it wouldn't,
I've come so far without you.
but I guess I'm still human. Your name hurts tonight, and that's all I can say. Some things don't hurt forever, just more uncertain days. Tomorrow I'll be stronger, I'll be fine again, but tonight your name still knows where I've been. In the quiet of my room, your shadow moves like it used to. I close my eyes, but I still know I'm falling, falling for your ghost.
Your sweater's still hanging where you left it. I tell myself someday I'll forget it, but every time the night feels cold, I feel your warmth I used to hold.
And though you're gone, you linger near a gentle lake. I keep right here, I breathe you in, I let you go, but somehow you return like smoke.
I'm falling for your ghost again. Your laughter soft inside my mind, a quiet song I can't rewind. I reach for you but touch the air, pretending somehow you'll be there.
I tell myself I'll be okay, but pieces of you fill my days. Your gentle smile, your fading touch, I wish I didn't miss this much.
I'm falling for your ghost again, for the memories you never meant. Every whisper pulls me close, even though I know you're gone. I'm still falling for your ghost. Maybe love stays even when we don't. Maybe holding on is letting go.
But I still hear your heart in mine, like echoes lost in time.
I'm falling
Into the quiet of what we were, into the echo of your world.
I'm falling for your ghost again, for the pieces of our mind have been. You fade like light behind the snow, but still you stay within my soul.
I guess I'll always love you most. I'm still falling for your ghost. I'm still falling for your ghost. In the quiet, soft and slow, I'm falling for your ghost. There's nothing left but quiet rooms and shadows shaped like you. Your voice is gone, but somehow still it cuts me straight in two.
I try to live like you weren't here, but every thought still pulls you near. I trace the air where you once stood, pretending breaking feels like good.
I whisper things you'll never hear, but you echo back inside my fear. It's like your ghost won't let me be. You left but stayed inside of me.
I'm tired of bleeding in the dark from wounds you left without a mark. You took your love, you left your scars, and now they echo in my heart. And all I hear are echoes in my heart. Your broken promises tearing me apart. You're gone but somehow deeper than before. I can't feel anything anymore.
You vanished, but the wreckage didn't part. You left your echoes in my heart.
I found a picture on the floor. It smelled like we had so much more. I threw it out, but still I feel the life we lost, the pain that's real.
I try to sleep, but you break through. My dreams are filled with almost you. I wake up just to fall again into the truth. This is the end.
Every heartbeat hurts like fire, burning through what you inspire. Every empty night I start to drown in echoes in my heart. And all I hear are echoes in my heart. Your broken promises tearing me apart. You're gone but somehow deeper than before. I can't feel anything anymore.
You vanished, but the wreckage didn't part. You left your echoes in my heart.
Maybe love was never meant maybe pain is all I meant to see. But you were the only light I knew.
And now it's gone, and I am too.
Calling from the life we lost. Love always has a cost.
And all I hear echoes in my heart, your memory tearing me apart. You left but you still hold every part.
I can't escape this dying art. You disappeared into the dark,
but left your echoes in my heart. In the silence, you're still hurting me. Packed your things so carefully, like you didn't want to wake the pain. Every move was slow and gentle, like love was already a shame. You looked at me one last time, but your eyes were somewhere else. I waited for a reason, you left me with nothing to tell myself. I thought you'd break the silence, I thought you'd make it clear, but you chose the kind of leaving that hurts the most to hear. You left without a sound, but somehow broke me loud. No goodbye, no explanation, just your absence all around. You left without a sound, no echo, no regret. Now the quiet keeps reminding me of everything you never said.
your coffee cup still on the table, like you're coming back tonight. Your side of the bed is colder every single time I lie. I replay the smallest moments, searching for a warning sign, but you disappear so softly. I didn't know you were already mine to lose.
I would've fought the ending if I knew it was that day, but you slipped out through the silence and took my chance away. You left without a sound, no tears fell to the floor, just a quiet kind of heartbreak I never felt before. You reaching back. Some lessons come quietly, others come when it's too late. I thought there would be more time, more chances to get it right. I saved my words for later, never knowing later had an end. You waited through my silence, through my careless mistakes. I thought love was patient, I didn't see the cracks I made. I was so sure you'd always stay, like leaving wasn't an option. I learned the truth the hardest way, when you stop believing. I loved you too late, when you were already gone. I found my voice in the silence after you moved on. I loved you too late, when it didn't matter anymore. I knocked on a closed heart that I should have opened before.
I see now all the moments where I chose pride over us. I said later instead of now, like love was something I could post.
You asked me just to listen,
I heard but didn't stay. I thought you'd wait forever, I didn't know forever fades.
I replay every conversation, every chance I let slip by, wishing I could go back just to say what I denied. I loved you too late, when your feelings were tired. I reached out with empty hands after you let go of the fire. I loved you too late, and now that's on me, because loving you sooner could have changed everything. If regret could turn back time, I'd run straight to you. I'd say the words I swallowed and prove they were true. Oh, but love doesn't wait forever, and hearts don't stay half open. I learned that truth too late, from the moment you were broken. I loved you too late, and that's the part that hurts the most. I didn't lose you suddenly, I lost you when I chose to coast. I loved you too late, now I carry the blame. You walked away in silence while I learned how to say your name. If you ever wonder why I don't love the same, it's because I learned too late what love was trying to say. The room felt colder than before, even though you were right there. I didn't know it then, but something ended in the air. You sat beside me on the couch, but your mind was far away. Your laughter sounded different, like it was forced to stay. You scrolled through your phone in silence, avoiding my eyes. I felt a distance growing between your truth and mine. I asked asked if something was wrong, you said no, I'm just tired tonight. But your touch felt unfamiliar, and that's when I realized that was the night you stopped loving me. I felt it without a word. Your heart closed up so quietly, like it was never heard. That was the night you stopped loving me while I was holding on. You were already letting go before I knew you were gone.
We talked about the future like it was still ours to claim, but every plan sounded empty, like calling out your name. You kissed me on the forehead, not like you used to do. It felt like a gentle goodbye disguised as something true. I should have seen the warning signs and the way you pulled away,
But I trusted every unfurled and let you fade each day. That was the night you stopped loving me. Nothing broke, nothing fell, just a quiet shift in your eyes. I knew it too well, too well, too well. That was the night you stopped loving me, and I stayed the same, still loving you the way I did while you already changed.
if love can disappear so softly, without a fight, without a sound, then how do you prepare your heart for when it's no longer found?
I keep replaying every second, trying to rewrite that scene. But the truth is you were leaving long before that night with me.
That was the night you stopped loving me, and
I felt it in my bones,
you were sitting right beside me.
but I never felt so alone. That was the night you stopped loving me, and I lost you in plain sight. Still loving you in the darkness of that ordinary night. Now every quiet moment feels heavier than before, because I still remember the night you loved me no more. If love could stay, you'd still be here. But some things fade, no matter how much they're held dear. I trace the outline of your name on the window blurred by rain. Every drop feels like goodbye, falling from a hollow sky. Your voice still lives inside my head, soft and warm like things you said. But time has turned them into ghosts that hurt the ones who need them most. I'm learning how to let you go, but love is slower than I know. It lingers where your shadow lies, it breaks me where the silence cries. If love could stay, you wouldn't walk away. We'd still be holding on instead of fading with the dawn. If love could heal, then maybe this could feel less like drowning in yesterday. If love could stay, if love could stay.
I I keep the moments that we made in corners where the light has stayed. But even sunshine feels unkind when it reminds me what's behind. Your laughter haunts the empty rooms like flowers dying without bloom. Everything ends, or so they say. But why does love refuse to fade? I try to breathe without your name, but every breath still tastes the same. Your absence, like a quiet song, playing softly, playing wrong. If love could stay, you wouldn't walk away. We'd still be holding on instead of fading with the dawn. If love could heal, then maybe this could feel less like drowning in yesterday. If love could stay, maybe you were meant to go, and maybe I'm meant to carry this. The love you couldn't keep alive still lives inside my emptiness. They say love's strong, it never dies, but they don't see the truth behind. That sometimes love is not enough to keep two hearts from giving up. If love could stay, you'd still be mine. If love could stay, we wouldn't run out of time. If love could stay, you'd be here tonight, holding me the way you used to in the fading light. If love were brave, it wouldn't slip away. But you're gone, and I'm learning how to face a world where love just couldn't stay. If love could stay, I wouldn't feel this empty. The rain remembers us, even when you don't. It falls the way we used to, soft but never gone.
I hear your footsteps in the storm, as if you're coming back once more. But every drop just hits the ground, like all the ways we let love drown. Your shadow lives on rainy nights, it moves beneath the dying lights. A quiet ghost that still feels warm in the cold that we became the form.
I try to tell myself it's past, but every storm brings you back fast. The sky repeats what I ignored, that I don't have you anymore.
The rain remembers us,
The way we used to be, it holds the things we lost, the parts you took from me. And though you walked away and left our love to rust, the sky still cries the way we did. The rain remembers us. I trace your name in window glass, the letters blur as moments pass. A broken truth soaked through my hands, some endings no one understands. I hear your laughter in the wind, the kind I know won't come again, but still it plays a quiet light, a memory that won't say goodbye.
every storm becomes remembers us. Maybe love was meant to hurt. Maybe loss is what we earn. But why does every storm confess the pieces of our brokenness? You moved on to brighter days, but storms still echo your old ways. I'm stuck inside the thunder sound where your goodbye keeps pulling me down. And it rains, and it rains, like it knows we'll never heal, like it knows what we both feel. The rain remembers us, though you forget my name. It pours the way my heart still breaks the same. And though you're gone for good, and love has turned to dust, the sky still weeps the way we did. The rain remembers us. And maybe that's enough. And maybe that's enough. I practice my smile in the mirror like it's something I can learn. I tell myself I'm okay now, even though it still burns. I laugh a little louder than I should, so no one asks what's wrong. I say your name like it means nothing, like it didn't stay this long. I tell my friends I'm finally better, that I've moved on somehow. But every word feels like a lie I keep telling out loud. I avoid the places we used to go. I don't play our favorite songs. I keep my heart distracted just so it doesn't break too strong. I pretend I'm over you, like you never crossed my mind, like your love was just a moment I left somewhere behind. I pretend I'm over you, when the truth is I'm not. I smile like I've forgotten you, but my heart clearly hasn't.
I scroll past photos like they don't hurt, like they don't pull me back. I say I'm fine being on my own, like that's something I don't like.
I keep busy every evening just to fill the empty space, but the silence always finds me, and it still sounds like your name. They say time heals everything, but time just made it clear that losing you was easy compared to keeping you near. I pretend I'm over you when someone asks about us. I act like it was nothing, like it didn't mean this much. I pretend I'm over you, but every night proves I'm wrong. I lay awake with memories that have been holding on. If pretending makes it easier, then I'll do it every day. I'll wear this mask a little longer until the pain fades away.
But some nights I break in silence when there's no one else around.
Because pretending I'm over you is the hardest part right now. I pretend I'm over you, but my heart knows the truth. It still beats a little faster a place inside this quiet where your name still bleeds through walls, and every breath I try to take just feels like one more fall. I sit alone where you once stayed. The dust remembers how you prayed. Your voice still trembles in my mind, a ghost too cruel to leave behind. I keep the lights off every night so I don't have to face the sight of everything you used to be, now drowning in the dark with me. And I listen for your footsteps even when I know you're gone. It's easier to hurt myself than to move on. Here where the silence hurts the most, where your memory feels close, but your body's just a ghost. And I'm breaking, breaking in the quiet. You rehearsed here in the place where the silence hurts.
Still remembers how you stare outside and whisper now. But now the wind just marks my chest, dragging all the tears I tried to rest. I found the ring you meant to keep. It cut my hand and made me weep. Funny how a piece of gold can ruin what's left of a dying soul.
And I scream into the empty, but no echo answers back. Just the aching truth you left me, and the pieces that I left here. Where the silence hurts the most, where your memory feels close, but your body's just a ghost. And I'm breaking, breaking in the quiet. You rehearsed here in the place where the silence hurts.
Says time will heal, but they don't know the way it feels to lose someone who's still alive, to mourn a love that couldn't survive.
Feeling means forgetting you, that I'm not meant to make it through, because your absence carved too deep into the places I can't keep.
Silence,
your silence,
it screams louder
than you ever did. Here, where the silence hurts the most, where I'm praying for your ghost, just to tell me I'm not lost. But I'm fading, fading in the shadows. You rehearsed here in the place where the silence hurts. And I stay here because leaving means you're really gone. It's quiet now, but your name still lives in this room. The lights are low, just like the truth we never said. We used to talk until the sunrise, making plans we couldn't keep. You said forever like it was easy, like love was something guaranteed. I held your hand like it was fragile, like one wrong move and it would break. We smiled for all the right reasons, but ignored the cracks we couldn't fix. We were standing on the edge, too afraid to fall, too scared to stay. I felt you slipping through my fingers, but I didn't know what else to say. We were almost happy, almost in love, almost forever, but almost wasn't enough. We were almost something I could hold on to, almost everything I needed was you, but almost happy still means we lost.
We stopped asking the hard questions, started lying just to survive. I told myself that this was normal, that love was supposed to feel this tired.
You looked at me like you were leaving long before you actually did. I kept pretending not to notice, every moment slowly ending. I replay every little moment, trying to find where we went wrong. Maybe love needs more than patience, maybe hope can't last that long. We were almost happy, almost okay, almost believing we'd find a way. We were almost something worth fighting through, almost everything I knew was you, but almost happy still breaks me too. If I loved you a little harder, if you stayed a little longer, would we still be here tonight? If I spoke when I was scared, if you cared when I was hurting, would we still be trying? Maybe timing wasn't kind, maybe love just missed its cue. All I know is I was ready, and I was ready with you. We were almost happy, almost alive, almost a story that didn't have to die. We were almost something so real, so true, almost everything I felt was you, but almost happy isn't happy without you.
Now I sit with all these memories and the life we almost chose. We were almost happy, baby, and that's the part that hurts the most.
The lights are low tonight, just me and the sound of the rain. An old song starts playing, and suddenly you're here again. The room feels bigger without you, every corner knows your name. I try to move on with the rhythm, but my heart still skips a beat in pain. Your jacket's hanging by the doorway, like you're coming back somehow. I tell myself it doesn't matter, but I feel you closer now. Every note pulls me deeper into something I can't forget. I close my eyes just for a second and I'm holding you again. I'm dancing with your memory in the middle of the night, spinning with what's left
We used to move without the music, laughing when we missed a beat. Now every step feels unfamiliar, like I'm learning how to grieve.
I chase the air where you once stood, where your hands used to be. I swear for just a moment, it feels like you're dancing with me. I know this isn't healthy, I know I should let go, but your memory keeps pulling me somewhere my heart still goes. I'm dancing with your memory in this quiet empty space. Every turn brings me closer to the look upon your face. I'm dancing with your memory to a song we used to love. I fall apart in every silence when the music's not enough. If I stop moving, I'll feel it. If I stop, I might break down. So I keep swaying with the past, like it's the only thing around. Maybe healing isn't linear, maybe love doesn't fade away. Maybe this is how I survive you, one slow dance every day. I'm dancing with your memory, though I know you're not here. Holding on to faded moments that still feel painfully clear. I'm dancing with your memory until my heart learns what to do. Every step I take alone still somehow leads to you. The song ends, silence returns, and I'm standing by myself. But your memory lingers softly like the last dance I never felt. So if you wonder where I've been when the nights get lonely and cold, I'm dancing with your memory, trying to learn how to let go. The night is louder than it should be, when nothing makes a sound. I turn off all the lights just to feel you around. The clock keeps ticking on the wall, like it's counting all my thoughts. I try to focus on the moment, but my mind is always lost. I sit here with unanswered questions that you never stay to face. I thought silence would bring peace, I thought quiet meant I'd heal. But every moment without noise only shows me what I feel. Silence feels like you coding way too close. It sounds like all the words we never spoke. Silence feels like you in this empty room. I try to escape the quiet, but it always leads to you. I don't play music anymore, it reminds me too much of dancing in the living room under your careless touch. I leave the TV on at night just to fill the space, but every pause between the lines still carries your face. They say silence helps you think, helps you understand the truth, but all it does is show me still knows your laughter, even though you're gone. Some things don't disappear, they just learn how to go on. I walk past places we once loved, like they don't remember you, but every corner whispers back all the things we used to do. Your voice still lives in small details and songs I didn't choose. I try to drown it out with silence, but silence sounds like you. I thought time would erase us like chalk washed off by rain, but all it did was leave behind the outline of the pain. Now all I hear are echoes of what we had before. Your name in every quiet space, your shadow on my door. All I hear are echoes of a love I couldn't save. I let you go, but somehow I'm still haunted by what we had. By what we had. I boxed up all our memories like that would make them small, but every time I close my eyes, I unpack them all. I tell myself you're just a chapter in a story that must end, but the truth is some chapters stay with you till the end. I tried to fill the empty nights with voices that aren't you, but no one knows my silence the way your absence do. Now all I hear are echoes in every empty room. Your laughter in the distance that fades but never moves. All I hear are echoes of the promises we made. They bounce around my heart like they're begging me to stay. Maybe love was never meant to disappear completely. Maybe it just changes form into something bittersweet. I don't reach for you anymore, I don't call your name out loud, but every part of who I am still remembers us somehow. Now all I hear are echoes of the life we almost chose, of the love that felt like home, but was never meant to grow. All I hear are echoes, and they won't let me forget that what we had was real to me, even if it's over yet. So I live with all these echoes, learning how to breathe, not holding to on to what we were, just what we meant to be, just what we meant to be. Softly in the dark, I hear your name, like a fading echo in the rain. Every little memory stays, whispers of yesterday.
I still remember how you held my hand like the world was quiet, only we could understand. But time keeps moving even when I stay stuck in the moment when you walked away.
And I try to let you go, but my heart still follows where you go.
Every shadow feels like you, every silence breaks me in two. You're the whisper in the night that I can't escape, a love that lingers though the color fades. I still feel you breathing in my chest, even though you said it's for the best. Tell me why the memories stay
like whispers of yesterday.
I trace the letters of your name again
On a foggy window where the cold sets in. I tell myself someday this ache will end, but the truth is I still break where we began.
And I hope you think of me when the night gets heavy and you're not free. All the moments that we knew, wish they still belong to me and you. You're the whisper in the night that I can't escape, a love that lingers though the color fades. I still feel you breathing in my chest, even though you said it's for the best. Tell me why the memories stay
Like whispers of yesterday.
Maybe in another life we'd stay, maybe in another time you never walk away.
But here I stand with what remains, a quiet heart calling your name. Whispers of yesterday,
Still calling me.
whispers won't fade away. You're the whisper in the night that I can't escape, a gentle sorrow I can't replace. Even when the dawn begins to rise, I still see the truth behind your eyes. Tell me why the memories stay like whispers of yesterday. Softly in the dark I hear you say, love doesn't ever truly fade. So I'll carry you in every way, my whisper of yesterday. Some days I don't even breathe right. Since you walked out of my life, the world keeps moving like nothing changed, but I'm stuck where you left my name. I woke up searching for your voice again, like a fool believing pain could end. Your side of the bed is colder now, but I still reach for you somehow. Your sweater still hangs on the chair. I touch it gently like you're still there, but all that's left is dust and air, and memories that shouldn't care. I'm trying to accept the truth, but the truth keeps breaking through. Every hour feels brand new, and everyone still hurts like
talk to walls because they listen now, the way you never did somehow. Your echo fills the quiet space, a ghost that wears your face. The clock keeps screaming midnight loud, and I keep sinking into the ground. I thought grief had some kind of plan, but it just takes everything it can.
And I keep falling through the days into this dark and hollow place. Your shadow never fades away, it haunts me in the saddest way. I'm still learning how to miss you, still learning how to stand when I feel weak, still learning how to live with all the words we didn't speak. You left, but now I'm learning loss is overdue. I'm still learning how to miss you. Maybe love was meant to break me, maybe you were meant to leave, but why does every part of me still beg your memory to breathe? I tell myself I'm healing, but that's just something people say. Truth is I don't know who I am since the moment you walked away. I miss you, but I'm not good at missing you. Not yet, not ever. I'm still learning how to miss you, still learning how to wake up all alone, still learning how the silence feels louder than a broken home. If moving on is something ours are meant to do, then mine's a failure. Still learning how to miss you.
You left the light on in the hallway, like you meant to come back someday. But the silence tells me more than any words you said before.
Your footsteps used to soften this floor, now they echo like they're asking for more. I sit alone where you used to sleep, holding promises we couldn't keep. I try to breathe but it's not the same, your name still trembles in my veins. Every room still feels like you, even when I know we're through.
And the way you left the light on feels like you never really said goodbye, like you wanted me to hope but not enough to try. Now I'm standing in the doorway where your shadow used to fall.
The way you left the light on was the cruelest thing of all.
Your coffee cup still waits on the shelf, I swear I can hear you talk to yourself, saying maybe your love just fades with time.
But I'm still trapped in loving you in mine. I turn the switch but it hurts to see how one small lie can ruin me. It feels like you're just running late, but I know you're gone and I should break.
And the way you left the light on feels like you never really said goodbye, like you wanted me to hope but not enough to try. Now I'm standing in the doorway where your shadow used to fall.
The way you left the light on was the cruelest thing of all.
Maybe you didn't mean to hurt me, maybe you just walked away too
feels like you're gone for sure. And the way you left the light on still burns inside my chest. You left me with a promise you never meant to keep, I guess. Now this empty house remembers every tear that starts to fall. The way you left the light on was the cruelest thing of all.
You left the light on,
but you never came home. I keep a little piece of you in the quiet part of me, the part that no one ever sees, the part you left empty.
your jacket still hangs by the door. I don't touch it anymore, but sometimes when the night gets cold, I swear I feel your warmth unfold.
I poured 2 cups of bitter tea, one for you, one memory, but only mine grows cold with time. Yours stays warm inside my mind.
I know you're living somewhere new,
but I'm still bruised from loving you.
I hold the things you didn't mean,
but they haunt me in between. I kept a little piece of you, even when I knew I shouldn't. Held the parts you said you couldn't. Love the way I needed you to. Now every breath reminds me of the things we couldn't do. But I'm still breaking, still aching for a little piece of you.
your handwriting on the notes you left still carves itself into my chest. I read them slow, I read them deep, until they hurt me back to sleep.
I tried to burn the past away, but the flames knew your name too well. Every spark whispered you should stay, and I fell further into hell.
People say that time can't heal,
but they don't know the way it feels
to love someone who walked away,
but still owns every part of your day. I kept a little piece of you, even when I knew I shouldn't. Held the parts you said you couldn't. Love the way I needed you to. Now every breath reminds me of the things we couldn't do. But I'm still breaking, still aching for a little piece of you.
maybe I should let you go, but the truth is I don't know how.
You left, but left too much of you inside the then I'm living now. I try to give your ghost away, but it refuses every time. It stays to fill the emptiness you carved into this heart of mine.
A little piece of you,
Is all I ever had,
a little piece of you.
is all that makes
There's a little piece of you, even when it hurt to hold on, even when the rest was long gone, even when loving you was cruel. And maybe I'll keep breaking till my heart is split in two, but I'll still whisper, still surrender to that little piece of you. Some people leave completely,
you never did. almost said goodbye last night, but the words got tangled in the light. And all the pain I tried to hide came rushing like a failing tide.
You looked at me with tired eyes, like you'd already left inside. A fading warmth, a silent plea, a love that slipped away from me. I held your hand but felt you fade,
like a promise we forgot to say. And every heartbeat broke in two, trying to stay alive for you. I whispered things you didn't hear, because the truth was drawing near. And every breath a quiet cry for something we let slowly die.
I almost said goodbye,
but I couldn't watch you break.
I almost let it fall apart, but I didn't have the strength
to tell you that our last hello already felt like a wire. I almost said it, almost made it, almost said goodbye. Your shadow lingers on the floor, just like you used to at the door. I try to smile, but it was weak, because we lost what we can't keep. Your laughter echoes through the hall, like it's afraid to leave it all. A ghost that sits inside my chest, reminding me of what was best. And I replay the final scene, the one where love forgot to dream, where holding on became the ache that neither one of us could take. I almost said goodbye, but the words refused to stay. I almost let you hear the truth, but it begged to fade away. And every moment shutting down still makes me wonder why. I almost said it, almost meant it, almost said goodbye. Maybe endings don't need words, maybe hurt is always heard, maybe silence speaks the loudest when the love is gone the proudest. I thought that we were strong enough, but strength can't fix a dying love. And now the things I didn't say still haunt me every single day. Goodbye, I held it in too tight. Goodbye, the word that killed the lie. I almost said goodbye, but it trembled in my throat. I almost freed us both from this, but hope still held my coat. Now all the things I didn't speak still echo as they try to tell the truth I never said. I almost said goodbye. Some words are too heavy to survive, and goodbye was one of mine. The room is quiet now, but my mind won't slow down. Your last word still hanging in the air. You said my name like it was over, like you'd practiced it before. No shaking hands, no breaking voice, just calm like nothing hurt anymore. You Didn't cry, you didn't hesitate, you didn't look back even once. I stood there frozen in the silence, trying to understand when love was done. I smiled like I'd be fine, like I wasn't falling apart. But the moment you turned away, something shattered in my heart. I still hear your goodbye every time the night gets slow. It echoes in the quiet, like you never really go. I still hear your goodbye and every word I never said. It follows me through midnight, through every thought inside my head. I replay that moment over every tone, every breath, wondering if I missed a sign or if this was just how it ends. You walked away so easily, like love was something light, while I stayed with all the memories, trying to survive another night. I keep thinking if I spoke, if I begged you just to stay, would your goodbye sound different, or would it still end this way? I still hear your goodbye, like it's playing on repeat, in the silence of my bedroom, when sleep won't come to me. I still hear your goodbye, even when I close my eyes. It's louder than the loneliness that fills this empty life. Maybe I loved you deeper, maybe you loved me less. Maybe timing broke the promise we never meant to test. I don't blame you for leaving, I just wish I knew when, the moment you stopped choosing me and started letting go instead. I still hear your goodbye in the songs we used to play, in the future we imagined that slowly faded away. I still hear your goodbye, like it's written in my soul. You didn't take my heart with you, but you left it feeling cold. Now the night says your name in a voice I can't escape. You're gone, but your goodbye still hasn't gone away. I still hear it every day, every day. I didn't plan to think about you, but the night had other ideas. It's quiet in a way that makes everything louder. I was doing fine all day, keeping my heart occupied, and someone said your name out loud, and it caught me by surprise. It shouldn't hurt the way it does, it's just a word, just a sound, but somehow it pulls me backward to a place I almost got out